That's right, it's Friday and it is time for the Hometown Movie Guys. Chris Higgins in the studio here in the Sawmill Theater complex with Andy McKinney and Craig Tripton from the movie theater, the manager extraordinaire of the Sawmill Movie Theater. And we're going to be talking movies this morning. Tina, unfortunately, she's third hometown movie guy.
Yeah, she has a family thing.
A family thing going on, so not able to be here, but here in spirit.
Yes, and might I compliment you on that most excellent Aloha shirt. The pocket is perfectly disguised. I admire that.
I remember you commenting on that before, and I was like, ooh, I did not know like these things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you picked that out right away, and yeah, hey, it's that kind of day. It's Friday. Aloha.
That's right.
You know,
and my heart is full of the Aloha spirit.
Nice, 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 nice. Well, hey, talking movies, new movie in the theaters today.
Couple new films.
Couple new films. One of them, hey, it looks pretty exciting. Flash.
The Flash.
The
yes.
Flash. Yeah.
This is pretty good. I had a chance to watch all of this one, and I thought it was very good.
Yeah, when you were up there, CinemaCon, right?
Yeah.
CinemaCon, watching some movies, rubbing elbows with all the cinema people.
Yeah, that's right. The Hollywood greats and near greats.
And yeah, hey, that's have you ever been to CinemaCon?
No, they won't let me go.
They won't let you go.
Or they won't pay me to go.
So you can go.
Hey, yeah, you can go.
You can get a press pass and go.
Oh, as a movie critic.
Sure, yes.
You know, you
You're
could be
legit.
up there. Wow, that's something maybe.
500 a night for the rooms.
Close, yeah, 250.
That's not, hey, 250.
It's
yeah.
not terrible, but
You know, yeah, an experience, you know, do it
it's
one
an
year.
experience. Vegas is
Crazy.
down the strip, so expensive.
Yeah.
Everything. If you paid $15 for a beer.
Mm.
But they do show us a lot of cool stuff, and we did get to watch all of The Flash, and actually got to watch about 20 minutes of Elemental, the other film that we have coming.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
nice.
so some good stuff there.
Yeah, so Flash. Let's talk about Flash.
Flash is a guy that can run really, really, really fast. I mean, exceptionally fast. Faster than is normal.
Yes, yeah, much faster than normal because he can actually go back in time.
Back in time, yes.
That's fast.
Which he shouldn't do, but
You never should
probably
do that.
shouldn't do that.
it's a bad thing. Yeah, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can only think of one time travel movie where things didn't go horribly wrong, and that's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So their time
Probably the
travel.
greatest movie ever made.
Yes, I mean their time travel helped San Dimas High, and you know Bill and Ted allowed them to graduate, and then they saved the universe.
They get to meet the princesses,
The babes.
the princess babes.
Princess babes, that's right. You know, and form wild stallions.
That's
and
right.
their music, you know,
That saved the world.
saved the world.
Yep.
Saved everybody.
But you're right. Usually everything's just go haywire and be
Yeah.
a fat mess.
Yeah.
And then when you throw in alternate universes,
Oh,
it just makes it even more complicated. And in this movie, we have both.
Mm-hmm.
It does make for a fun movie, though.
Makes for a fun movie.
It does. Lots of action in this one. Some really cool cameos. This is good. This is a good movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole series of alternate universe Batmans, including Ben Affleck, the fabulous Adam West, and Michael Keaton.
Adam
First time.
West. Wow, and Michael Keaton.
Yeah, first time we've seen Michael Keaton as Batman in a long time.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Now the tomato meter, what would you say audience score so far on The Flash?
67.
67?
Audience score?
Yeah, audience score.
Oh, that's an easy one. I'll go 85.
85. Very interesting. So, Andy, you nailed the critics'
Oh.
rating of it, 67. And Craig, you were only 2 percentage points off of the audience score, which is 87.
87.
So, yeah.
Okay, there we go. We got both ends of it.
Yeah, you got both covered right there. So, audiences, yeah, they're.
And that's not surprising. Very often we find that the snooty critics who don't like anything and think that they're so darn smart don't like movies very much.
Yeah.
I don't know why they bother going to the movies. They don't seem to like them.
Well, so they can tell us
How
what movies
smart
we
they
should
are,
go to.
how dumb we are.
I don't know, but it seems like they are more critical, maybe hence the movie critic, where they are critical, but I think overly critical sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, I think my job as a critic is to give people enough information about the movie that they can decide whether they should go see it or not.
There we go, yeah.
You're going to enjoy this movie. You go watch this thing, you're going to enjoy it. It's definitely a popcorn film. And kick back, relax, and kind of escape reality and watch a really cool film.
And The Flash rated PG-13, showtimes 12:30, 3:45, and 7. And yeah, it looks like a very entertaining and fun film.
A lot of action, comedy in it also. It's just fun all around.
Yeah. And the story was written by John Francis Daley.
Oh, wow.
One of my favorite Hollywood personalities.
And
by the way, he directed the recent Dungeons and Dragons from earlier this year.
which did great. That really did, well. Audiences, critics, both really liked that film.
This is one that's been kind of floating around there for a little bit, with all the mess over the last few years, but they've got this one together, and I said they did well with this one. It's good. It's good.
So numbers.
They brought James Gunn into the DC world to oversee the production of the films, and of course he's the fabulously successful director of all 3 of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yes. Which I know it just left the theaters, but I saw the 3rd one last night, went to see it finally.
Good.
And that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
It was.
And he's known for not just fabulous action sequences, but for funny stuff too.
Yeah.
And some of the funny stuff in the Guardians movies are really pretty subtle.
Yeah.
And it makes it worthwhile to watch and garner those little nuggets.
Oh yeah, a lot of little nuggets in that movie. It was good.
Now you've seen this. Are there little nuggets in Flash?
Oh yeah.
You should see his expression,
Yeah,
folks.
they're not nuggets. They're boulders.
Yeah.
There's some really cool. There's a lot of cutaways to this, and with this alternate timeline and stuff. There's a lot of really a lot of nostalgia.
Cool.
That pops up in this. It's good. Like I said, it's really entertaining.
Yeah.
Ron Livingston, another one of my favorite actors, is in as the Flash's father.
Okay. And how did this money-wise? Did they spend?
Oh boy, did they
chunk
ever!
of change?
Yep, $220 million to make this thing.
Whoa.
That's a load of money.
Whoa, that is.
But it's summertime, and
Yeah.
if you want people to go see a big blockbuster movie, you have to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
And you do that by spending oodles of money.
That is oodles.
And having cool cast members too.
Oh yeah. So many cool cast members in this, and
This one's expected to be to this point, I think it's going to be the big one for the summer.
wow.
Pass up Guardians, Fast and Furious, Little Mermaid. I think it'll do better than all those.
Wow.
And Spider-Man that came out last week.
Yeah, Spider-Man doing really well too. We'll get on to that
did great, yeah.
in a little bit. But the other new movie, Elemental, and wow, Elemental, really surprising with the audience score here. I shouldn't give it away, but what would you care to guess for audience score? Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh, 77.
77.
I'll say 91.
It's funny, you guys are nailing it, but like
Yeah.
so it's 92 the audience score,
Woohoo!
and the critics
I win.
is 76.
So,
So
wow.
it's funny. So you got the critics score this time. And Andy got the audience score. So yeah, it's audience 92.
Wow.
But this is a Pixar film.
Yeah.
They've traditionally, these Pixar movies have been really, really good.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Inside Out. The
Yeah.
characters, you know, but instead of the emotions and the feelings, it's the elements. You know, yeah. But just
Can there be true love between a fire being and a water being? We'll find out.
wow, you know, you have to go see the movie to find out. That's wow.
That's the tagline on this Opposites Attract.
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
What
I
a,
guess they do, don't they? That's why I like girls.
That's what they
there
say.
you go. And this one rated PG. The showtime's 12, 2:30, 5, and 7:30. So a lot of showtimes available in PGs.
Yeah,
So.
it's a short one, you know,
Yeah.
for the kids. You know, it's an hour and 30 minutes. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
And PG means it's available to anybody that can get to the theater.
Mhm.
You know, whether they can talk or not.
Yeah, the little kiddos will. They should love it. And yeah, good reviews from the audience. And
We get this in 3D?
No,
No.
it's just 2D on this one.
Oh.
no,
Yeah.
and
So what do we have in 3D right now?
It's the Transformers.
Oh,
Transformers.
Transformers. So we'll talk about Transformers in a little bit.
yeah, and it's an elemental, not really like the typical approach. It seems like with the big names, you know, in the
No,
cast.
I was surprised at this too.
Yeah.
That the cast members are people that I don't know.
Yeah, it's they're not the big names because it seems like the recent productions and the majority of the animated productions have those big names, and those big names really seem to draw people into the theater.
Yeah. Well, like in the recent Mario.
Super Mario.
They had Anya Taylor-Joy
Mhm.
as Princess Peach,
Yeah,
and you know nobody sees her.
yeah.
So, I mean, in some respects, it really doesn't matter. But it made a difference to me because
Mhm.
I think she is way cool,
Mhm.
and it was made it more fun for me.
Yeah.
But if you're 4,
Yeah,
probably
doesn't
who cares?
really matter.
Yeah.
But the 4-year-old can't get to the theater without the parent or grandparent
That's
taking
right.
it. So
And Grandpa
Yeah.
likes Anya Taylor-Joy.
there we go. Grandpa Andy does. Yeah, Elemental. Again, the other new movie being released today, and that is PG. And that looks very entertaining.
Yeah, that should be a good one too.
Yeah, it looks really good. So Andy mentioned 3D movie, and it's the new Transformers. Yeah.
Transformers in 3D?
Yep.
Yeah.
4:15 only.
4:15
That one
only?
That one 3D showing.
And this looks very entertaining as well. This movie, Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
That's
Yeah.
a big robots killing each other.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And this one getting.
What's this movie about?
Yeah. That's I think all of the Transformers. Right? That's pretty much. I mean, that's
But
the
there's
thing.
different Transformers.
Yeah, and this gives, I think, a little history, I think, of the different groups and...
This is kind of like a sequel to Bumblebee.
Oh,
they sort of did a reboot on the Transformers movies.
Gotcha.
There's a second of those, and I don't know, entertaining. Everyone's liking this one. Again, you know, it's summertime. You know,
Yeah.
go in and sit in a nice cool theater and
Mm-hmm.
relax, kind of get your mind off of things, and watch a cool movie with a lot of action. Yeah, and then kind of take you to another place.
Yeah.
I like how the vehicles go clinkety clankety, and they turn into a big robot.
Mhm.
Or they have a big robot, they go clinkety clankety, and they turn into a car.
Yes.
I think either way works for me.
It's
Or-
really cool.
Or they
Yeah.
turn into a gorilla.
because now the Rise of the Beast,
Yeah.
they're not machines necessarily as far as cars or vehicles,
Yeah, no,
but they're animals.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
PG-13. Yeah.
So here we go. Again, looking at Rotten Tomatoes, your guesses for the audience score on this one?
So 87.
87?
86.
86? He went lower. And he went the wrong way. So
Oh.
91.
Oh.
Yeah, audience score 91. So again, the audience really
I tried to play the odds there.
tried to, now the tomato meter, the critics, 53%. Again, a little maybe overly critical, but the average Joe really enjoying the film.
They're bringing back some of the '90s, the Transformers, and we've got a Ninja Turtles movie coming up here in August too.
Oh wow!
Yeah, an animated
Wow.
Ninja Turtles. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So I remember the original Transformer cartoons and when they came out, and More Than Meets the Eye, and you're like, whoa! And then they had the toys.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So to see these movies now, it's entertaining.
And these things, so much of this now with like a movie like this, you've got that marketing in there.
Mhm.
You said, toys, and that's so much that goes into the budget to these things. They're just going to sell a ton of Legos and everything.
Yeah.
Jumps in on this deal, and they sell all these different little figurines, and that's millions and tens of millions of dollars there just in those little figurines too.
And then video games.
Video games, all that stuff.
Yeah.
That was how George Lucas made his money in Star Wars.
Toys.
Yeah,
The toys.
He took the marketing end of it, and
Wow.
turned out to be a good choice.
Lucas,
Yeah.
the first movie billionaire.
Oh, that's a good question.
I
I
bet
mean,
he
it had to
is.
have been, close to, huh? I mean, I don't know who. I mean, $1 billion. That's had to be fairly recently.
Yeah. One of the things that I find confusing about movies is how they pick their directors. The guy that directed Transformers is named Stephen Caple Jr., and he's most famous for directing Creed #2. And
okay.
part of the Rocky franchise spin-off. But to go from a live-action movie about boxing and all of the drama that goes into that to a Transformers movie, there doesn't seem to be a natural progression to me, but I'm often confused by the way these things go.
Yeah, it's and interesting. So I didn't find directors, but as far as actors, the richest actors, it's very interesting, this list. Arnold Schwarzenegger, number 10, $450 million. Robert De Niro, number 9, $500 million. George Clooney, $500 million. Jackie Chan, $520 million.
Wow, Jackie Chan got more than George Clooney.
Yeah, Shah.
He went and hit China.
Yeah.
He went back there, started making movies in China again. So he's making
Shah
money.
Rukh Khan.
Bollywood. Yeah.
Hollywood.
$600 million.
Wow.
Tom Cruise, $620 million. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, $800 million.
Oh no!
Tyler
Wow.
Perry from Medea and also a lot of other films, $800 million.
Wow.
Jerry Seinfeld, $950 million, but under that billionaire kind of threshold there. And then Jamie Gertz, The
Who's he?
Lost Boys, Twister, Still Standing, I Want You Back, 16 Candles, $3 billion net worth.
What?
That's gotta be something else. Some
So
investments in.
he was known for her acting, producing, philanthropy, and other business endeavors. Gertz is one of the richest women in the world and also the only female on the list. She, along with her husband, Anthony Resler, also owns the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. Wow.
Oh, hey, we do have some rumors of a Twisters 2 coming up.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Or Twisters
Wow.
When Twister came out, some friends of ours had just gotten the in-home surround sound. And there's one scene where a cow gets picked up by the tornado and goes moo all around the room. It was so cool.
Yeah, Twister. The Twister when that came out. That was such a good movie. Such a good movie. So, hey, Transformers: Rise of the Beast, rated PG-13, 115, 415 is the 3D, and then also 715. in the evening. So another entertaining movie. Now, hey, how about The Little Mermaid?
Little Mermaid, yes.
Little Mermaid.
Everyone should know that one's kind of probably coming to an end here.
Okay, so this will be the last weekend or
I think
week?
it will be. It's
Okay.
coming to an end though. One or two more weeks on that one. But yeah, no, it's done great.
Wow, and that is rated PG, so for the entire family.
Or for the kids, yep.
12:45, 3:45, and 6:45. And what do you have on this one, Andy?
Let's see, 250 to make it, 422 at the box office at last count. So it's doing right well.
Yeah.
Aquafina, we're talking about the voice cast and how fun that is.
Yeah.
Aquafina plays the dim-brained seagull, and she does great on that. Melissa McCarthy, though, for me, stole the show. She plays Ursula, the evil sea witch.
Oh, yeah.
And boy, is she good.
Yeah. Oh, that's, how cruel, taking Ariel's voice.
Oh, I know, that's
How
just
cruel.
awful. And the gal that plays Ariel, Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry, but Halle Bailey, is just a wonderful singer. And of course, we have all of the music that we're familiar with from, well, those of us of a certain age that can old enough to remember the animated version of it. The songs are all the same, music is great, and this Halle Bailey just is a wonderful, wonderful singer.
Wow. So here it is, audience score. What say you, Andy?
Ooh, 97.
97?
93.
93? Craig went lower, and he did get closer. 94.
Ah.
Still very strong. Very strong.
Yeah.
94. Tomato meter, the critics still 67.
Oh,
Ooh, what are they
wow.
doing?
That's
Come
a
on.
30-point disparity there.
Nearly.
The critics don't take in that entertainment value.
Yeah, it's
They look at more technical stuff and they'll pass over that entertainment.
well, it was funny because you know,
Well, I think they're big stupid heads.
they're big stupid heads, big doo-doo heads. So
Can't believe you said that on the
you
radio.
can say that. You can say doo-doo heads. You can't say something else. But yeah. But that one, you know, all of these movies that we've been looking at right now, the critics, the ones that are showing right now, have been harder on these. Even Super Mario Brothers. I mean, 95 audience score. People loving it. Tomato meter 58. It's like really, really, really. It's something, but there
You don't
is-
expect a Super Mario's movie to have the depth and layers of something like Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
And these guys are constantly surprised
Well, that's-
and dismayed.
Yeah.
Oh no, this wasn't Gone with the Wind. No, it's Super Mario Brothers.
Well, we see that with the Academy Awards, where the
Yeah.
the winner of the Best Picture is made $20 million in the box office.
Yes.
It's not
Or-
not necessarily entertaining, but technically sound.
Yeah, or the one a couple of years ago that was all done and signed made $20 at the box office.
Yeah. So explain this though. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What do you think the critics score, the rating is on that?
Ooh, I say 91.
91?
All right, 85.
85? 96. The critic score is actually higher than the audience score for that animated movie.
Yeah.
Go figure. That's something, huh?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
But then Super Mario Brothers, you know, audience 94, 95.
Yeah.
And,
Princess
yeah.
Peach.
Yeah, wow. I know. So, and that's still one in the theaters right now, right?
So on.
Yeah.
And it is, despite that score, it's making a ton of money. It's a really good movie. People are really enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. So right now, and that is rated PG at all, so as well. It's rated PG as well. So, families, you have children. It's a great time to get to the theaters right now with
three PG films.
3 PG films that are all just really solid and well done films.
Yeah, and Spider-Man Across the Universe is another one of those ones where you've got alternate universes kind of going on, and you have to think hard and keep all that stuff straight. But boy, it is really raking in the money. $100 million to make it, 405 at the box office.
Wow.
Last choice or last count,
Yeah.
and still going strong.
Wow.
And this is the kind of movie where the pool boy gets a Lamborghini.
Hey now, I want to be the pool boy of a movie. How about, don't you want to be maybe the pool boy?
I'm too old.
Come on now.
Can't take the sun.
You just have to have the big hat. You know, big floppy hat. You can be out there. So one last film that is playing in the theaters, The Boogeyman. The Boogeyman, rated PG-13. Showtimes on that 1:15, 4:15, and 7:15. But
Yeah, PG-13, not for the kids though.
not for the kids because it is
pretty creepy. Yeah.
It's pretty. You said the hair stood
Yes,
up, huh?
yeah.
The hair stood up.
Yeah, certainly not for anybody under 13. That's absolutely.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it's another Stephen King horror movie, but it's there's not gushes of blood and that kind of stuff. It's a more relentless psychological pressure, and it's about the boogeyman in the closet. So
Yeah.
it's not quite a documentary, but based on true life events.
Yeah. Was it Papa Gooey?
Yeah,
Or whatever?
Babagoo or
Papa Goo? Papa Goosh? Or, I forget.
John Wick. Yeah, John Wick.
Yeah. Oh boy. So yeah, a lot of really good movies in the theater, and like you said, Craig, summertime.
So a little bit of a switch up coming though. We got Asteroid City and No Hard Feelings next week. Both R-rated. So we're
R-rated,
going to
yeah.
kind of do a little flip there, but
Yeah.
We're expecting great things from Asteroid City.
I think everybody in Hollywood is in that movie.
Yeah.
It's just, but it's Tom Hanks film, but
Yeah.
the list of actors is just
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, I know that list. Saw the preview trailer last night, and when the names were scrolling, you're like, oh my gosh.
I think No Hard Feelings. It's a Jennifer Lawrence comedy.
Yeah.
That looks pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah. But both rated R.
A
So.
couple of weeks we got Indiana Jones.
Ooh, wow.
Harrison Ford.
Nice. That's, hey, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones.
In what movie did Harrison Ford appear where he didn't speak in the whole movie?
Harrison Ford movie where he didn't speak the entire movie.
He wasn't the star.
Yeah.
It was before he was famous.
Wow.
American Graffiti.
American
Didn't he speak in
Graffiti.
it?
Nope.
Wow.
He played a guy who's going up and down stoplight to stoplight in Modesto in a hot rod,
Cruising.
cruising.
His first movie?
It might have been his first movie.
Wow.
But he's really handsome and he has the smile, he's got it.
Yeah.
And it's clear that he has it.
Wow.
But he just smiled.
He just smiled. Wow. Huh. Well, there you go. So that's one to look forward to. Yeah. Indiana Jones.
I'm going to give you my prediction now for the big film of the summer though.
Yes.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible on July 12th. That movie looks incredible.
Wow. So.
I got to watch some of the trailers on that and some clips there. It looks really, really good. I think we're going to have Tom Cruise kind of saving the box office again. Last year was
Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Maverick,
Just,
yeah.
$1 billion movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
And this one looks, I think it's going to be right in there with that.
Wow.
And I think that the Mission Impossible movies, as they progress, are actually getting better.
I agree. I agree. And
And
this is a two-parter.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Wow.
like Dune.
Yes. Oh yeah, Dune coming up in October, I think.
October later this year.
Yep.
Wow. There we go.
A reason to live.
Hang on until October,
That's
Andy
right.
says.
Yeah.
Well, hey, there you go. So get out to the movie theater, get your popcorn and your drinks and hot dogs.
Nachos.
And dibs.
Little ice cream guys, yep.
Yeah, the little dibs, and enjoy a movie.
There you go.
There you go. Well, time to get back to the music here on KRIM with some Vanilla Fudge. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. Sheryl Crow, Stevie Wonder, Bob Seger, and more. But first, let's get a quick update from the National Weather Service.
Vanilla Fudge has a version of Season of the Witch that is fabulous. Outdone only by Hole's version.
Oh wow. Hey guys, see you later.